So this week at Deerfield, instead of second grade, I was put with kindergarten this week. And in the kindergarten class, there is this African American boy, and he, I think, is from Australia, if I remember correctly. But he's from and he has this thick accent too. And so you kind of have to double take or listen intently to understand him the first time. And coming from Australia, I think that is part of the reason for his behavioral problems. Him and another kindergartner were fighting, and this other kindergartner has had multiple problems, and they are the class's big troublemakers, and they're known for hitting and kicking each other or other kids. And so basically they were fighting once again when I was there, and to me it kind of looked like one teacher, he would get punished more than the other white little boy who was helping him cause all this trouble. And sometimes he would get let off with a warning while the other little boy, the white little boy, would get into trouble. And so I kind of see the white guilt almost I feel like they're giving him a second chance, an extra chance sometimes, and then other times they are punishing him worse than the other little white boy who is also causing trouble. And so it's kind of interesting to see how different teachers act differently. There was actually one specific instance that I remember. He was laying on the ground kicking the other little boy, and the other little boy was running away and were coming back to kick him, and I grabbed them both and told them to stop. They didn't. They kept going on, kicking each other, kicking other people, just misbehaving in really any way, shape, or form. And so I sat them down and I was like, okay, you guys are missing out 5 minutes of recess. Another adult at that time came over and just told the African American little boy that he had to sit out at recess, but Zane was let off for a warning. And I don't know if she meant that because she thought he was acting worse, or if she had already told the African American little boy to stop, or I don't know the backstory of that. But it was interesting to me to see that after our race talk in class, that I just kind of connected the dots a little bit and was able to see that. But they were, after that instance, they were fighting again. This time, the white little boy, I won't say his name, he got in trouble while the African American boy was let off with another warning per se. And I don't know if she is giving him more chances because he's not from here, or because she has that white guilt inside of her. But they definitely were being punished differently. Usually one boy got more in trouble than the other little boy, and it just kept kind of going back and forth. But yeah, that's what I saw this week.